Welcome to a new school year. I am your principal, Mrs. Berryhill.
And I'm your assistant principal, Mrs. Middleton. We are really excited to introduce to you our school expectations for behavior.
There are 3 basic expectations: be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. The purpose of this video is to teach you what each of the expectations looks like in the different areas of our school. So please watch very closely and listen very carefully, as this is one of the most important lessons that you're going to learn today.
Freeze. Did you know that recess time is one of the most common times for kids to get hurt? Both their bodies and their feelings. Be safe at recess by staying in the recess boundary areas. Use all of the equipment appropriately and play safely. Show respect to your classmates by including everyone, taking turns, playing fairly, using kind words, and always waiting patiently. When recess is over, remember to bring the equipment back and line up right away when your teacher calls you. This shows responsibility. Let's take a look at students being safe, respectful, and responsible at recess.
Coach.
Freeze. When you first arrive at school in the morning, there are not always a lot of adults around to remind you to do the right thing. This is the time of day when you have to remember to be safe, respectful, and responsible all on your own. Using sidewalks and crosswalks and waiting in the main hall areas will keep everyone safe. All students, except for belted safety patrols, need to be in one of the main hall areas on either side of the front office or in the cafeteria until they are released by an adult staff member. Be respectful to others by keeping your hands, feet, and objects, including backpacks and lunchboxes, to yourself. Using quiet voices and designated entry and exit areas also shows respect. Lastly, being a responsible student by arriving on time, waiting patiently, and being prepared for school with all that you need. Let's take a peek at these students now to see how they are being safe, respectful, and responsible.
Just like arrival time, dismissal time can be hectic with a lot of students using the same route to get where they are going. Everyone seems to be in a hurry to get home at the end of the day, but we still have to be safe, respectful, and responsible. Look at what happens when we are not.
Number 30, gate 2. Number 30, gate 2. Number 90, gate 3.
See what can happen when students forget to be safe, respectful, and responsible? At dismissal time, be safe by walking directly to your dismissal area using the sidewalks. If you are a car rider, wait in your designated car number area. If you are a walker or bike rider, only cross where there is a crossing guard. And stay in groups with other children if possible. Go directly home and don't hang around school. If you are a bus rider, be safe by going directly to the flag that has your bus color and number on it. Some days your bus may be parked in a bus loop at dismissal time, and you can get right on. But other days you may have to wait in line behind your flag until your bus arrives. Whether you are in the car loop waiting for a bus, walking or riding your bike home, you can show respect to others by keeping your hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Bike riders need to remember that they must walk their bikes while on campus for safety and respect of others. Be responsible at dismissal time. Be patient and be prepared. Watch these Schrader students and see how they are safe, responsible, and respectful at dismissal time.
121, gate 2. 151, gate 3. Number 60, gate 2. Number 90, gate 3.
Freeze! Let's talk about hallway expectations. To be safe in the hallways, we should walk forward and to the right while keeping our hands close to our sides. We are respectful in the hallways by using quiet voices so that we don't disturb classes that are working. We show responsibility in the hallways by always walking to where we need to go. Let's see if we can spot being safe, respectful, and responsible as we see our students walk the correct way in the halls. Freeze!
What are the ways we show safety in the cafeteria? We make sure that we keep our own food on our tray and sit correctly by making sure that our feet are on the floor and we are sitting flat on the bench. By using inside voices and keeping our area clean. We can show how Schrader students can be respectful in the cafeteria. Finally, remember to be responsible by raising your hand for help and to clean up your area when you are dismissed. What things do you see that demonstrate safety, respectfulness, and responsibility in this clip?
Okay, let's go.
Freeze! Many accidents occur in the bathrooms because students are not using the bathroom safely. Be safe in our bathrooms by washing your hands when you are through and keep the water in the sink. Remember to be respectful to other classes by entering and exiting the bathroom quietly and using quiet voices when talking. Keeping our bathrooms clean by flushing the toilets, keeping the water in the sink, and throwing away paper towels are all ways to be responsible in the bathroom. Show responsibility by returning promptly to class. Watch as these students demonstrate the correct way to use the bathroom.
Walk up there and wait. Walk up and wait.
bus may seem like a good idea, but it certainly isn't safe. Sitting correctly in your seat is the only way to protect yourself in case of an accident. The seat cushions will protect you if you are sitting down on your bottom facing forward. Feet and legs should be inside the seat area and not in the aisle. Most importantly, if your bus has seat belts, you should wear them for the entire ride.
5, 6.
Freeze! Noise on the bus is very distracting to the bus driver. Talking to your seatmate in a quiet voice allows the bus driver to focus on driving. Keeping the bus calm is the best way to be respectful and responsible on the bus so the driver can do his or her job. Freeze!
By keeping the cords neat, they won't get damaged by being shut in the doors. Also, damaged cords are a fire hazard. Tell a teacher if you notice a cord is damaged. When we keep our computers charged, they are ready for us to use. We want to protect our private information by logging in as ourselves with our student numbers and crazy passwords.
Freeze! When carrying a laptop or iPad, use 2 hands and hold the device in front of you securely while walking. Although we all like to share, it is best that only one student at a time carry our devices. Freeze!
If we want to make sure our technology is available for use, we must keep them away from food and drinks. Wipe the screens, keyboards, and cases down with a dry cloth when they get dirty or smudged.
Digital citizenship is appropriate and responsible use of technology. Let's talk about it.
If I protect private information, I listen to my head, I protect my information and the information of others. I do this by logging out and not sharing my password with others. If someone forgets to log out, I log them out.
Respect themselves and others means I use kind words and remember that my digital footprint should not harm others.
In order to stay safe online, I listen to my gut, make sure I am safe and appropriate. I will visit websites that are appropriate and promote my learning. I will follow copyright laws and cite all my sources.
In order to stand up to cyberbullying, I will tell an adult if someone is being unkind or harmful.
Balance the time means I will keep my devices safe at all times. I will only use technology for appropriate educational reasons. I will schedule my technology use appropriately. Wow, can you imagine how wonderful it will be being a student at Schrader Elementary School? All the students here now know the keys to getting caught being good.
I know. I am sure all kids wish they could come to school here. Did you hear about the Raider 100 Club?
Oh yeah, the students are going to love this. Every adult in the entire school has tickets like this and can give a student a ticket at any time they catch that student being safe, responsible, or respectful. The goal is to get caught being good.
It doesn't end there. Students get to turn in their ticket for a small prize and a chance at moving to the Raider 100 board. Then each Wednesday, Mrs. Berryhill or Mrs. Middleton will take 10 tickets out of each box and read those students' names over the loudspeaker.
Yes, and those students get to come up to the front office and get a certificate and some special prizes. Then they take a bingo chip with a number on it. This sets a lot into action because next the students get to go with Mrs. Berryhill or Mrs. Middleton and place their ticket on the Raider 100 Club board outside the main office. Plus, a postcard gets mailed to the student's family letting them know their son or daughter has joined the Raider 100 Club.
It's so cool that I wish I was a student instead of a teacher. After a whole row, column, or diagonal fill up on the board, all the students that have a ticket there get the mystery motivator. No one knows what the motivator is, but it's always something awesome.
The best part is that everyone is a part of this. Bus drivers, teachers, custodial staff, place staff, cafeteria staff, front office staff. You never know who can give you a ticket. I even heard that some places in the community are getting on board with this. Look around campus for this behavior matrix to remind you of what safety, respect, and responsibility look like in different places. Each classroom teacher will determine what safety, respect, and responsibility looks like in his or her classroom. So look for a matrix in each classroom as well. Posters will be all over to remind everyone that Schrader kids know the keys to get Gotcha being good.
Wow, this is going to be a great year for everyone here at Schrader.
We can't wait to catch you
Being good.